This is so cool. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play. Wait a minute. This is not in any standard trial chamber. Neither is this. I know what you're thinking. Have you done stuff off camera? Technically, no. Practically, probably, because I've recorded a whole section for this episode, doing all of this, and I discover my audio was fine, but it didn't record any of the Minecraft sounds. So yeah, I've gone ahead and basically made an episode's worth and ended up here, and now I have to delete all that. Well, I don't really want to delete it, rather I want to show you how I got here, so I'm thinking of just doing a little segment with a narrated bit. So, just to catch you up. So I logged into the world and just admired what I've done in the previous episodes, get a feel for where we were. Started to look at the new blocks as well, so I'm looking at some tough blocks right here. I went on to find my first trial chamber, and in doing so, I was just looking around, and I found the first armadillo that I've ever seen in the game. I saw two of them, and I didn't want to lose the first one, so I quickly made a name tag, and I've named the first one that I ever saw in the world, Adam. Seemed appropriate to me. And then I found my first trial chamber, but I started digging out a trial chamber room. And I wanted to take this opportunity while I'm showing you me digging out. I've recently made a Facebook for the channel page. I've made a Facebook, I've made an Instagram, and I've got a Discord link. I don't have a Discord server. That might be a possibility in the future, but I don't think that's quite appropriate just yet. Just so you know, I've got those links, so if you want to check out what I'm doing there, I update what I'm doing during the week, so if you want to see a little bit more of what I'm getting up to, that's the place to do it. But now that I mentioned that, I've dug out the whole room, and then I started experimenting with some farm ideas, whilst trying to get to grips with all these mechanics. Because I don't look up stuff unless I get blocked somewhere. I want to experience them for myself. So I figured out that with the Bad Omen potions, you can actually upgrade the spawners, and then you get upgraded trial keys, and you can open up those upgraded trial vaults. And I think I've got like an idea for a possible cobweb farm, because I'm pretty sure with one of those upgraded spawners, I saw some cobwebs appear. So that would make the cobwebs renewable, but I can't think of a sustainable way to get them, because it seems to be quite rare that they spawn. But yeah. Great, now that we're all caught up, you know how we got here. I discovered a couple things. I discovered that these things reactivate after roughly 30 minutes, it looks like. These things do not. So if I want to use these keys, I have to go to different trial chambers. I thought these would respawn as well. Oh well, I only need the mace, really. I really want the mace from the trial chambers. I don't know if I included it in the previous clips, but I did do a couple of trials, and I got myself a lot of keys. Basically in preparation for when these respawn, but as I said, they don't do that. Which makes me question this as well. Like, do I want to make essentially a key farm if I have to go to different trial chambers to open chests anyway? I'm gonna keep this set up here now, and just let me know your thoughts on it. Well, is it beneficial to make a key farm? I don't really think so, personally. But I'll leave all of this here. I'll leave the beacon here as well, because A, they're disposable to me now, and B, I can use it to mine everything here. So I could mine this whole trial chamber out and get lots and lots of resources. But yeah, I might go look for a different trial chamber and just open some chests there. And why not do that with a little bit of music? So let's put on the newest song that Minecraft has to offer. So there's me thinking, great, the next update is out, we can make a really great episode right off the bat. Get some more subscribers in, because I'm getting some more subscribers now. But everything I've tried so far just was a massive fail. I didn't get the maze. I did get 2 music discs though, so that's a bit of a win. And the farm that I made, it's kind of worthless. Isn't that just typical? But I think what I want to check out is the auto crafter. Well, mainly I want to go check if my farms that I currently have all still function. And then I want to check what the auto crafter does, figure it out, and possibly make some changes to a couple of farms. Because I do want to make some changes now that the auto crafter is out. Now, first of all, how do we make the bloody thing? Oh, that's just cruel. It's got, like, the mace in here. Oh, that's just teasing me. Right, apparently, I need redstone dust. I need iron ingots. I need a dropper. I should really color this red at some point. Dropper? Or... oh, there we go. And then I need a crafting table as well. And there you have it. Yes, crafter. Initially, I wasn't a fan of this thing, because it does take a little bit of the nostalgia of the game away, should I say? Because, yeah, it's been in modded for ages that you could auto-craft stuff. But to me, like, there's something to the grindiness of crafting lots and lots of items. Except for dispensers. Those could bugger off. Because anyone who's made a lot of dispensers will know that is just a pain to make. So for stuff like that, this is amazing. So initially I said I wasn't going to use it for a lot. That might change over time, because at the end of the day, it's in the vanilla game now. So, you know, it's here. Why not make use of it? Now, what do I want to do? I want to test out how this works, essentially. So you can click to disable slots. Okay, let's grab our redstone box and just go outside to try some stuff out. Don't need to go anywhere at all for that. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's set something up. Let's set up... oop. So, without having looked up anything about this, What I think happens is hoppers will automatically put stuff in the slots, just in order. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So I would have to lock this hopper. Yes, so it will start here and then make its way to the right and keep going. At hopper speed. So every ninth hopper speed tick, I'll call it. If I give the thing a pulse, in my understanding, it should craft. So every time it gets a pulse, it will try and craft whatever's in it. Oh, it spits it out. That's interesting. So I don't need the hopper underneath. It spits it out. It spits it out on this side as well. Unless it's dependent on whichever side you're on. So probably if you have a comparator next to it. Yes. So the more items go in it, the stronger the pulse, the comparator pulse will be. Yes. So that's 2 items. So I think 9. Ooh, 9 in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So if you block squares, it will give a redstone output as well. That is pretty interesting to know too. Okay, with that information, I want to go past all of my farms and just try and figure out if they are still functional. Sugarcane farms should be. I don't foresee a reason why it wouldn't be. So let's check it out. Yup. Now I have to remember where all my farms are. Okay, so let's check out the mob farm. Kind of hard to see through the tinted glass. I mean, the water system is working. There we go. We've got mobs falling there. Ooh, a lot of mobs. A lot of mobs. Yes, so that is definitely still working. All of the items drop in the chute. Get transported all the way up. Get transported sideways again, all the way up again. And there we go. Cool, so that works. Next up, let's go and check out the iron farm. It's just this way. What chest are we up to? Ooh. Okay, so we're on this line now. But this is what I mean. This is why the autocrafter would be perfect. Because all of this storage can probably be condensed to one of these walls. Because all of these, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stacks. It would just take up this much space. Up to here. So that's what I mean. A full chest, 6 slots. Yeah, it's going to save on so much time. I've got plans for this relatively soon, but I'll say that about every room, to be honest. So let's just make sure that it works. So the villagers are still there. Whereabouts is the pillager? If you don't know, I have a pillager going around on a minecart behind them. There he is. Scaring the villagers, and then an iron golem should spawn in here and they just get transported to the lava, dies, and everything gets transported to the storage system. These guys didn't spawn an iron golem though. Sometimes you have to let them sleep a night before it starts working again. So that might be what's happening here, but I just want to catch it working. There we go. There we go. It's not the most efficient iron farm in the world, but it's my own design, and I've made 10 modules with villagers in them. So it's efficient enough. I mean, you saw how much iron we've got already. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this one as well. Also like the look of this. It's really, really cool. There we go. And everything gets transported to where it needs to be. On to the mud farm. I'm going to replace this mud farm at some point. Not sure when, but I found a more compact design and it's quicker. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, it looks like it works. I mean, not that this is a bad one. The concept is you just place blocks here, they get pushed along, and they get converted into mud blocks. As soon as it reaches the end, they get pushed this way. As soon as all of these reach that observer, everything gets pushed up. So you get a massive block of mud that you can just dig down. And as you can see, this is my dirt storage. I need to I need to convert some mud because otherwise it's just gonna stay here. Now this farm is a automatic wheat farm. It's quite different from most crop farms because the villagers drop bread instead of wheat, so you have to get allays to pick them up. So it looks like it's still working. The note block back there just gives them a signal, and when they get the signal, they pick up all the wheat and drop it at the dropper, which collects everything into hoppers in here. So that's still working as well. These have still not oxidized properly. Quite a contrast from these walls, because this one was the last I made, obviously. And then if we go to our terracotta storage, all of these are just filters, so they should still work. I'm not going to test that. But just to show you guys, I've got like everything related with mud. I've got packed mud here, packed mud bricks, clay, I've got clay balls, just bricks here, brick blocks, all the terracotta colors, and not this one, and all of the glazed terracotta colors, which I still need to fill. Just don't see much use for glazed terracotta because they're quite difficult to do anything with. Oh yeah, and this is my massive drying area in case I haven't explained it and you knew. So underneath here is all dripstone, which was a son of a bee to gather and place, but it's all done. I just need to optimize all of these frog lights, to be honest. But you know, that's not a job for today. I'm turning this into a little bit of a world tour now. So this hallway, these lava spouts, they get activated and deactivated by these pressure plates. The idea is if I'm inside here, the lava spouts will be on. If I'm out, the lava spouts will be off. But I think the look is cooler with the lava spouts on, so I just keep them on, to be honest. What else do we have over here? We've got the sniffer farm, which I expect still works, but it's easy to check. I mean, the mechanics of sniffers haven't changed, not as far as I know, so if I just drop these here, where's the minecart? Oh! Okay. Busted! My sniffer farm has only been working half as efficient because of that bee. There you go. Right, so I know this works, because nothing redstone-y changed with this setup, not that I'm aware of. So, yeah, now my sniffer farm is at its full capacity again. Who knows how long that's been like that? I don't really check these farms that often. Okay, next up, the ice farm. Which I'm fairly sure still works. Let's just check it out. So all the ice forms over there, the pistons push them up, push them in, and then the center ones should all be raised up in a second. Yes, they've raised up all the ice. There we go. And if you're wondering how this works, I've probably done it in the most inefficient way. But I've connected everything up to all of these dispensers, dispensing water out, and they will activate all of these observers, pushing everything up. In fact, I know I've done it inefficiently, because right now I know a system that works better than this, which I've used at the mud farm. But, you know, all of that was in an attempt to, you know, do everything myself, which I feel has a value. If you want to get better at something in this game, you need to do it yourself. You need to try new things. Like I'm doing right now with the autocrafter. Now, I've got the bamboo farm. Should be fairly easy to test. We're gonna have to call Tommy upstairs with us. Where's Tommy? Is he on his way? Tommy, you down there? There he is. Bit slow today, Tommy. There you go. So as soon as Tommy is up... Oh. The flying machine will go... will be activated, go to the other side, and makes a return loop. All of the bamboo gets dropped off in these unloaders, or dropped in the water stream directly, and everything goes into the system, which I'm going to adjust at some point. There's so much to do. I need to adjust this. And I also want to hook up the autocrafter to this, just to make crafting all of these a bit easier. I think that's about it with everything I've got here. Come to think of it, I don't have that many farms. Okay, let's get to the nether side. There we go. I hope these are all still working, because I put a lot of effort into them. They're currently not trading anything. Okay, we got 8 modules. I made this a couple of episodes ago. 8 modules, so I just put the stuff into the dropper, activate the button, and now these modules are trading. And I do that the same all over. Basically make a loop. Now everything should fall in the middle there, and slime blocks will push the items over and then over again, and it will cross all of these filters. There we go. Cool, so that still works as well. I wonder, how much blackstone do I have at the moment? Ooh, fair bit. How much quartz? Yeah. See, I was hoping to get a lot of quartz out of this. That's why I made it, but it seems... I mean, it's efficient, don't get me wrong, but, like, it seems a little bit lackluster for the amount of time it takes to AFK for gold and then putting them all in the system. I think I'm going to make a villager trading system for that. So we get high up on the AFK platform, which I'm not going to do now. I'm just going to have some piglins, zombified piglins spawn in. And then we should see them walk to the center of this farm. There they are. And they all go to this side. See the turtle egg over there. And then there you go. Automatic gold. And everything gets dispensed in the lava, all the rotten flesh. Ooh. There you go, all the rotten flesh. And everything else gets stored. This one should be the same as well, although I don't know if a seed can change the location. Well, if a seed updates, if it changes the location of nether fortresses, the bounding boxes. In which case, that would be a bitch, because it took a long time to slab all of these. Well, let's see if they're still dropping. Yes, they are. Nice. Yeah, very decent XP farm as well. Yeah, as I said, it took a long time to slab all of these, so if this location ever changes, yeah, that I wouldn't be happy. Cool, so I think that's all of the farms that I've got. Well, okay, cool, so none of my farms broke, because I read on Reddit that some people's iron farms started working in it, and so and so. So I was a bit worried, but all good. We can continue. I think I've only recently done this system, but unfortunately I'm going to have to break it down again and then rebuild it with the autocrafter in mind. It's unfortunate, but that's how you learn things in this game as well. You break stuff down and you build it back up, hopefully better than before. What's this, actually? Oh, it's just a temporary chest. Yeah, let me break this down and just see what we can do. Looks like we've done something. I got this one off of Silent Whisper, because, in all honesty, I'm not entirely sure how comparatives work, but this has made it a little bit more clear to me. So essentially, what I think is happening is it's comparing this one's signal to whatever this output signal is, which is 9. So if you put that to the side of a comparator, it will only give out a signal that is equal or greater than this signal. So if this signal was 5, as soon as it was a signal of 5 that's going into this one, or 6, 7, 8, 9, it would give out a signal. So that's pretty cool. We could put that to the test, though. Alright, so that's cool. I kind of learned something about autocrafters, and I learned something about comparators as well. This is why you experiment in Minecraft. You just learn so much every day, if you want to. It's not going to be anywhere near in the future, but I am planning to make a nether perimeter, and I can make a decent looking gold farm, because this is all obviously not aesthetic at all. And I want to get this concept into a decent piglin bartering tower as well. Maybe like 2 sides of this tower, and maybe like doubled up. Like, so this one has 8 chambers with piglins bartering. Why not have one tower do 16 and one tower do 16? Like, that's maybe a bit overkill, but you know, it would trade everything a lot quicker and then make like a big storage room. And I've got plans for it. Definitely. I've definitely got plans for it. But it's just getting to it, you know. It's a single player world. I'm doing everything by hand myself. So this stuff like this is going to speed things up tremendously. And then I can make a storage system for ingots and then for blocks as well, because I do like decorating with these as well. So that kind of proves what I was saying. So because it's just one hopper going into it at 1 speed. Though I'm fairly sure you could do it with 2 speeds as well. I'm not sure. Sometimes I see this one double up as well. I think it should be able to keep up with it. Let's just leave it running and see what it does. Yeah, I'm still a bit ill. But, it's getting better, though. It's getting better. Yeah, look at that. It's essentially just doubled our output. Hopefully the system can keep up then. Oh, that's cool as well. I love it when blocks have animations like this. Oh, and that flips up and down as well. Oh, that's cool. Like that's pretty cool for like factory type builds. Not that I've got any in this world, but I've seen people do it, and yeah, it looks amazing when that happens. Like, imagine like rows and rows of these next to each other, all making that animation as soon as they're ready. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's do a little AFK session. So, AFK session over. Let's have a look what we've got. Ooh. Not bad at all. Like, consider all of both these chests, and like that chest was fairly full as well. So that's not completely what I've got in an hour, I think. Like, however long it took me to edit this episode, maybe an hour. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's just estimation. You know, let's just say we've got this in well, maybe 2 lines in an hour. That's not bad. That's really not bad, and it's gonna speed up me refilling this, so I don't have to craft everything. And, more importantly maybe, we've learned about the autocrafter, so now I feel more confident in implementing this in future redstone projects. So if you want something in your own world, and you're not quite sure how to do it, just start doing it. And if you fail, you can always break it down. You know, that this is the only way you learn how to do this stuff. That's why at some point I want to try and get some really impressive redstone projects going. Obviously copied off of other people, but then, you know, you learn yourself along the way. But a quick thing I wanted to mention anyway, I'm going to change up how I upload a little bit. I'm still going to try and do weekly episodes. That's hopefully that's not going to change, but I want to free myself up a little bit to kind of concentrate on quality over quantity. So what that means is if I feel the episode needs a little bit longer, I'm going to spend more time on it, essentially, and not force myself to upload anything that I don't feel is ready. Hope that makes sense, and hopefully no one will really mind. If it means that quality goes up in the videos, I don't think anyone would. But that is all the time I've got for this episode. I really enjoyed making it, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. So, until the next episode, see ya. Ah. Tried to make that, but I didn't. Well, I can make the return trip. Nope, I can't.